Hi there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making a brat burger. Now I don't know what rock I've been living under all these years, but I have never even seen a brat burger, heard of a brat burger until Tommy from License to Griddle did a video on it about a month and a half ago, and I said I have got to make that because that looks so freaking delicious. So if you don't know Tommy and his channel, License to Griddle, I will put a link down in the description. You definitely have to go check out what Tommy cooks. Tommy is a great griddler, and he also has a barbecue channel. I'll leave links to both of his channels down in the description. But for now, you can thank Tommy because I'm going to show you what he showed me. And we're going to get right to the Blackstone, and we're going to get this cook on, which is going to be a very quick cook. All right, let's get this cook going. Our griddle, as you can tell by the white smoke, is up to temp. I've turned everything down to low, and the first thing we're going to get done is the peppers and onions. Those are going to take the longest to cook, believe it or not. The sausage will go quick. All right, we're going to get the peppers and onions and get them going. And I've already pre-cut them up, so I don't have to bore you with all that. All right, let's get them on. You want a little bit of char color on these things, and we're going to cook them till they're almost soft, but not quite soft, because we're going to push them over to the cool side of the griddle with a cover on them and let them finish cooking while we're doing the sausage. But for now, you got to get these peppers cooked, these onions cooked, and it'll be a little bit. So I'll come back in a few minutes. Yeah, you want to get these peppers all fanned out so they're pretty much all making contact. They'll cook that much quicker. But it's still going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, the peppers and the onions are going to take the longest to cook, but easy. Well, this is Memorial Day. I hope everybody's having a dry Memorial Day weekend. I've been trying to do this video last week and it was raining, and all this weekend it's raining, but I think I caught a grace period here with the weather, and I'm going to get this video in. I'm tired of waiting. And I'm tired of waiting to show you guys this delicious brat burger. You can always have hamburger. Mix it up, try a brat burger. You won't be disappointed. All right, after I heated the griddle up to about 500 degrees, I have this burner, and this burner turned all the way down to low, and I have this burner off because this is where we're going to hold the green pepper, or the peppers and the onions, till the sausage gets done. But as you can see, they're kind of getting some color on them. That's what we're looking for. We still need them cooked a little bit more. All right, we're going to get them bunched up here. We're going to get these steaming under a lid. And we're probably going to do that about 4 or 5 more times. And then they should be done, and we're going to get them slid over to the other side, and we'll start making these sausages. So here's what I did for the brats. All I did is took prepackaged, or I should say pre-made brats from the store. I cut the casing off and then shaped them into little balls. Okay, I think these are done for now. We're going to get them shoved over to the cold side, the cooler side, I should say. I'm going to kill this burner. So now I just have these two burners on for the sausage, or for the brats. Cover this up. And we'll let those peppers and onions just hang out there. All right, let's get a little bit more oil down. Clean that off a little bit. Okay, a little pro tip from Tommy, and it makes total sense. Your brat meat is very sticky. So when you go to smash it, it may stick to your smasher, even with parchment paper. So what he suggests, and this is a very good tip, put your sausage down on the griddle top, let it get a little bit of color on the bottom, a little bit of cooking, and flip it over, and then smash it, and you should have no problem. And I've done this once, and it does work. All right, let's get all these brat balls down. All right, we'll let them cook up there a little bit and get that color on the bottom we're looking for, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the color that you're looking for. This is exactly what you're looking for. Now we can flip these over. See, look at that, beautiful. Now we're gonna get to smashing. A little bit of room. Got the parchment paper and the smasher. Let's get it. And we're not going to do a total smash, but we want to get them smashed down. Look at that. No sticking, just like he said. All right, we just got to let these cook now. And that's it. And then we're going to build these sandwiches. Or build these brat burgers, I should say. And I got my burner set to medium-low. Still, I only have these two burners on. These two are off. Now let's see what our griddle temp is setting at. We're about 350. Perfect. Medium-low, 350. All right, let's let them hang out. Remember, this is sausage. You need to get it cooked through all the way. And we're going to be using some Tillamook spicy Colby Jack. This ought to be good stuff. First time I've ever seen it in the store. Okay, time to get the bun toasted. Of course, got to have Duke's mayonnaise on it. Let's get this bun toasted up. Oh yeah, look at that nice color. Buns are almost done. And we're going to be building this. All right, now we got to get the cheese. This is going to be the extra one. Put all these together. Now we're gonna let the steam do the magic. A little help. You want to cut the burners off? Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about, right there. I'm gonna bring you around. We're gonna build this sandwich. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about, right there. Nice and juicy, runny cheese. Oh yeah, perfection. Now we're gonna get some of these onions and peppers. And there you go. Now look at that. Isn't that worth making for yourself? Yeah, look at that. You know, this is going to be some good stuff right here, and you can make this yourself. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm going to let this cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to get into it with a bite. Be back in a bit. All right, let's get at this thing. I know this tastes very good because I made it last week. But here we go. This is for you. And it's going to be a messy one. Oh, that spicy cheese is delicious. Look at that. How can you go wrong with something like that? And it's still pretty piping hot too. I'll tell you what, if you've never had a Brat burger, you need to make yourself one of these. You can have burgers all the time, regular hamburgers. You need a Brat burger in your life. I'm telling you. So delicious. Okay, everybody. You just saw a delicious, different kind of burger. Thank you, Tommy, for coming out with this video a little while ago. I would have never thought to make this, and I would have never made never thought to make it for you, the people that watch my channel. I appreciate everybody that's watched this video. If you're new here, consider liking and subscribing. All right, everybody, this is going to wrap this video up. You definitely need to add this to your meals. You got to have it. This is so freaking delicious, and that spicy hot cheese really kicked it up a notch. All right, as I always say, if I can make it, you can make it. Stop making boring food. Get out there this summer and make some, doggone it, great food. You can do it. Don't stick with the same old, same old. All right, everybody, take care, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.